a few people have been asking me about this this trap in this aviary, and you'll see that cordon there, bleached cordon I call them. You see the way that parson came in. So there's two sort of sections up the top there. The top section is where they come in. I think there's a parson about here. There's a good and just landed there. So they know to land there to come in, and then there's an open section, and they sort of, I'll just see if I can zoom in without, I'm just trying to scare all the birds. If I get any closer, I reckon they'll take off. So they're like, see that guy's about to drop down? See that parson? Except they caught onto the side, there we go. Not helpful. So it drops down like that. And then when they go out the bottom one. I'm gonna just, in theory, if I can make one go out. Don't seem to be able to scare them now. So see the parsons already there. So they come in the top where that bloke's sitting up the top, and they go out through the bottom. So the theory is they come in through the top, and where that parson's about to drop into the seed, just dropped in there, another one's coming now. So they drop down and into the feed station, and then on the way out, they go out the bottom one, and the same thing, they drop down out of the bottom one. And the theory of the trap is, if you close the bottom one, so that guy's just gone out, see that bloke, they're shooting out the bottom, and they shoot out and jump. Except she doesn't want to go, does she? And they jump out through that bottom hole. So they come in the top, out through the bottom. Now let's have a look inside the aviary, and I'll show you. If you want to trap the birds, then all you do is, look who's over there. Mr. Regent Bowerbird's out having a look around. If you want to trap the birds, I'm going to shut this door. You simply, so here's the bottom section. So that's where the birds were coming out through there. So you simply just close the door like that, and then the birds can't get out. Now, one problem with this one here that I've built is, mind you, this is really copied from Mike Fiddler. Had a similar thing going into a bird room. This top section here, right? It probably would be better if you move that further into the aviary, because there are some birds that can sit on the bottom there at the entrance to that out, and have managed to work out, not many of them, but some, that they can jump from there up and into through the gap up the top there. So there's the odd bird, you come back, you close this to trap them, come back in whatever, go have a coffee, come back in half an hour. You got a ton of birds in here. They see you, they fly around. The odd bird, they're all trying to get out through the out, right? But it's closed now, so they can't get out. And you get the odd bird that's smart enough, it's close enough that they'll jump. Whereas if you move that in another few inches, I think, into the cage, that'd prevent that. Now let's just have a quick look at the measurements. I think it's the cage, which is probably not the important part really, is roughly, let me have a look. Yeah, it's about 50 centimetres high. It'd be a similar depth if you went through, if you went all the way through to the front, it'd be a similar depth, and I think similar width too. Probably about 50 wide as well. Yeah, exactly. And these little cages, each one of them is, I'll just swap the hands here. I've taken this all upside down, isn't it? Oh, there. So this one's, whatever that is, trying about to say something like 22 wide, maybe 11 or 12 high, and about 23 deep. And obviously the top one's a bit similar. So again, just to recap, so bird comes, lands on this panel here, walks in here, drops down because there's a gap there. On the way out, he does the same thing from the inside, which means he's here and he's ready to come out this area. Close that up, he can't get out. Then you can catch them from inside, obviously through the cage frame. I'll leave it there. Thanks guys, bye.